What's up, everybody? It's that time. Get that wine. Get that blunt. Get them rubbers. Magnum, I hope. If you love hoes, just don't pay them.
What's a man?
Because this podcast
What's a
where...
condom?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. If you're going to go raw, that's law.
Ow!
Leave it in.
Leaving it, yes.
As
The way
it's-
the Lord intended.
Yes, because you might need to get a little cigarette after this one.
Newport.
You also want to be married to have sex, though.
Let's hit them with the...
Wait. Hold on, let it air out a little bit.
Oh, go ahead.
After prom night with that pretty little lady, you done fucked that hotel room up. Let it air out a little bit.
Or if not, in the car, back seat.
Let it air out a little bit. The windows fogged up. I know they fogged up.
Yeah. It's just the time you using condoms, Magnum, I hope. Or you doing raw as law?
Raw, yeah, it's raw and all.
Raw and all? Okay.
Look, I came in this world butt ass naked. All right. That's how I'm gonna go out, and that's how I'm gonna go in.
So you butt ass naked bulging.
Bulging.
Nuts hanging out.
All the above.
All the above. As ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it is time for... Yeah.
Oh, let me,
Damn, hold up. What the... So, crew, I have a question. Do you consider yourself hoes?
No.
Really?
I consider myself single.
Michael Stock considers himself married.
Damn.
I'm just cool.
Okay, if you was single, hypothetically, yeah,
Actually,
even though you are single,
What's your definition of a hoe? I mean, let's break that
Going
down.
to, and I'm definitely not that.
Yeah.
Santa
I'm
Claus
on that for a
catchphrase.
reason.
I'm definitely not that.
Hope without the PE.
Boy, hope with the P is silent on the way.
the P is very silent. Well, definition of hoe, yes, one would be the garden tool. Two would be giving your sexual tendencies out to a whole bunch of other folks.
At the same
promiscuous.
time, or
Like-
throughout a time frame?
So like in
Like-
2 weeks, if I fuck 7 women versus fucking 7 women. Well, no, that's almost
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the same thing. Like,
it's
I'm
not.
saying if I fuck
Even if it's
7
a-
women this year or 7 women this week, like, what makes? I mean, like, what's the number? Like,
I
'cause
wouldn't
some
say
people-
like a considerate number, because if that's the case, then
Well,
you-
okay, that's the case because my number might be 100. So no, I'm not a hoe at all.
But would you consider yourself a thought then?
No, I'm not a female.
So if you talk,
okay.
so we only just talking about sex, right?
No, motherfucker, we talking about nuts. What the fuck?
No, I'm saying because you know some people. I mean, for sure, but you know some people saying goofy shit like, oh, like you talking to so this many women, like you a hoe. No, I'm not.
Being promiscuous, is that what we mean? Like,
I wouldn't be saying being promiscuous.
I'm like, 'cause if
but-
I'm talking to like 3 or 4 women at once.
No,
it's
I
like,
mean,
that may be a hoe.
that-
there's just between talking and fucking. Talking is
That's
just
what
like
I'm
you're not
saying.
doing
That's what
anything.
I'm like. I hate when people say, "Oh, you
So if
because I'm
so-
talking to multiple people."
if
I
I'm-
ain't
If
putting
you're,
my
talk,
dick
if
in
you're
them.
talking to multiple people, you're still single. But if you fucking all of them, then
Oh,
you
that's
consider yourself a
different.
hoe.
I'm just like that. Make me a hoe because I'm
You're
having a
still single.
conversation.
You're fucking all of them.
You a single hoe.
No,
There you
yeah,
go.
you're a hoe. You testing the waters. So does it make you
you
all?
testing the waters, or you testing that wow?
So when you out here trying to buy a new car, you don't just hop in the first one and just feel like, okay, I'm gonna keep this one. Or you gotta go drive another
If
one.
you
and
test driving each one of them for a month straight,
you
should know.
some decisions are harder to make.
One got a sunroof, one got a push start, one got heated seats.
But this one's kind of warm. The
That's-
seats
on
warm.
some real time. Different features. This car come with some features. This car come with different features. I might want this features today. Tomorrow I want these features.
You are a 4-door floozy.
Damn.
Because keep in mind, hold up, on some real shit. Don't I got like 6 vehicles? Means I like a variety.
Oh,
White, black, Puerto Rican, Asian. Persuasion.
I got a chick that like to do anal. I mean, like one put in a mouth, put it on her face. Like it's just different things. What am I feeling?
So sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Man, just have nuts. Mounds don't.
So it's safe to say if anybody ever trying to take you out, a buffet is the choice. The breakfast.
Damn.
Yes, options.
Options.
Don't take me to no fucking restaurant. I already know the menu. Take me somewhere with it. I get a little bit of everything at once.
Yep.
Hey, the same price, get it all.
But I mean, at the same time, like there was this joke. I've seen it go both ways. But like, find you a woman that's honest, that's freaky, that's professional, blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, you got to find 5 different women. It's like you would never get all 5 things in one person.
You might get 3 out of 5, maybe
Right.
2 out of 5, maybe
Right.
4 out of 5.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if I want,
I'll take a
like, if I want a freaky sexual experience, I'm gonna go with
3
this
out of
one.
5, bro. That's still fucking great.
That
So
is
4 out of
great.
5 is spectacular.
Yeah, it is great until you
5 out
miss
of 5, I need to do a background check.
Until you
Why are
missing
5 out of 5.
until you missing them other 2. Now I'm speaking as a single person, not as a married person. As a married person, at that point you've made your commitment to them 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as a single person, why can't I have all 5? Whether it's 2 out of 5 with this one, 1 out of 5 with this one, 1 out of 5 with this. Like, why can't I have all 5?
And them 1 out of 5s, them ones must be solid.
I know. Super solid.
Depending on what that one is. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. There's a plethora of
So you having an all you can eat buffet?
Man, like,
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, after snack,
shit.
midnight
like,
snack,
gutter
after
that
dark
shit.
snack.
That 3 a.m. cheese plate and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yes, all of that. Like, I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. I mean, that's why I used to keep 5 at a time for real. Like, I kept 5 because today she might be on her period or she got plans or whatever this one may be, but this one gonna come through.
Pull out the Rolodex.
Like, gotta keep them options. 'Cause you just don't know what's going on. You sitting at home, like, let's say a regular day at home, just bored, like, I'm going home and chill. Then here come fucking
2 out of 5 and shit.
12
Yeah.
o'clock at night, and you like, man, you know what? I can use some company. What you doing? No response. What you doing? No response. What you doing? Nothing, sitting up here watching TV. You want to come over? No, I got to get up in the morning. Okay, you have a good night. What you doing?
You got
Nothing
4 or
thinking
5.
about you. You want to come over? Or
Yeah,
can
you
I
took
slide
you-
through?
Damn, it took you to. Damn,
Yeah.
you was on the 4th one, boy. You had one more. You
Boy.
had an
I'm like,
honorable mention.
come on.
Did you have an honorable
Come on.
mention
No,
in
no.
place?
And
And
I-
I through the starting 5.
And I was pissed because I went through my roster and was left empty handed. And I was like, fuck, I got to go get some more. I never got more. I might substitute, like put one on the bench and put another starter in. or
6
whatever.
man.
All right,
Two
Trey.
and a-
Trey, you know what I'm saying?
2.5,
She was a free agent.
3.5.
But,
She belonged to the streets.
But I mean, honestly, like, that's also, I think things go to certain ages and maturity levels. Like for me, when I was younger, yes, it was no limit to the women I had.
There's the P.
But now that I get older, it's a fucking hassle. It's a part-time job.
That's exhausting.
All of that.
So you're a part-time lover?
That's a burner.
No, I'm a part-time player, full-time lover.
You gotta play.
This is special out.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So you get older, like, to me, like that number 5 might have went down to 3 or 2. So it's 3 being a hoe, 2 or 3 being a hoe.
I mean,
These are great questions, guys.
yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Because and at the same time, like, we all grown or like adults, and let's say these women are grown adults too. She in her situation where she might have her kids, like, divorced. She just wants somebody to spend some time with her, take out on dates, blow her back out every now and then. This one here, she just might want some money to help take care of these bills, but in turn, I'm gonna blow you back out. Like, as grown people, we a little
The
bit.
point gonna make it is cancel your chiropractor appointments.
Yes.
It's just, at this point in life, it's not about, with some, we're kind of a little bit more direct or open about what we want.
See, man, I feel like we should have.
Again,
because it's like I feel like females can have like multiple niggas on the team and like probably be fucking multiple niggas, and then it's like, at what point like do they consider themselves like?
And see, that's the thing too, because women,
yeah, but it's kind of
women are different.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
But they not to me.
Because as men, like I'm gonna look at you and be like, nah, bro, I don't think fucking 3 women is being a hoe. I'm gonna look at you and be like, nah,
bro.
But
a woman may look at you and be like, oh, bro, you wild as fuck.
But
like,
see,
that's some hoe
a
shit.
woman to me is way different because in the same time, she might have 5 dudes that she talk to every day. She probably only fucking one, but she entertaining the other 4.
If she fucking off, bro. At this point, like, I'm 31, like, hypothetically speaking, like, if I was in the field, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you not a hoe. I don't give no fuck how many you fucking. Like, if I'm fucking 10 and you fucking 10, you not a hoe. If I don't think I'm a hoe, I don't think you a hoe either. Like, if I'm just in it to fuck, then I'm in it to fuck. I don't give a fuck about the other 4 niggas. Long as when I'm with you, I'm current nigga.
Yeah.
I'm nigga A. Like, when I be calling chicks hoes, it's like when I call like but behaviors like some whole shit.
Oh, like that.
Like
actions.
some hoe. Yeah, like if you got a nigga hiding in the closet and a nigga in the front room, like you on some whole shit.
Instead of just telling you like, hey, I got this guy over here.
Like you know shit scenarios like that. You know, you fucking like 3 niggas in one day. Like that's a lot. Like give yourself a chance. But I say that about my homies too. Like damn, bro, tripping what?
Well, don't you feel like when we do that, we need like a good
no,
not that, but more of like I normally call like for females to be like a pussy oil change, and for a man like a dick oil change, like every 3,000 strokes, recharge your shit.
I don't know. I think that like it's a double standard, and like men reinforce the double standard. Like if you want to bust your nut, like you don't really care for real you don't. Like you act like you care when you trying to pick the chick that you want to sleep with, but like if that motherfucker get hard enough, like you gon' fuck, and you're not gonna give a fuck about none of that other shit. If she finna break you off, you don't get no fuck. That shit aesthetics. That's for looks.
Pussy look the same when the lights is off.
Show the fuck do.
Yes.
Look, when you done being Bojangles and tap dancing for your homeboys.
Tap dance on his dick.
Right. and them nuts heavy. Little Tamika from around the corner looking real fine, don't she?
Yeah, because she
with the donkey mouth.
Yeah.
Right. Slack jawed and all that shit. You a bent Tamika ass over.
Yeah, because I'm bulging.
That's why it definitely is a double standard, because women definitely try to clown niggas who fuck ugly women, but we'll fuck ugly niggas though.
They do the same thing as well, so it's like call a spade a spade.
I'll be like, bro, you wild as fuck.
Like I look at especially with social media.
Yeah.
I look at these women that constantly every day posting a selfie picture, a sexy pose, may you will or whatever.
Oh, she thirst trapping.
Yeah.
Yes, but do you think that she not fucking somebody?
Oh, she fucking somebody for sure.
Right. And do you think she just fucking one person?
She might be fucking more than one. I don't think she a hoe. The ones I call hoes is like the ones who post the selfie and then put their Cash App information under it. That's a hoe to me.
Okay, so
Can you say that again?
The hoes who post the selfie and then put their Cash App information under that.
Oh, like,
That's a hoe to me.
Like, are you
for like her birthday too?
No, not like a regular Tuesday. Not her birthday.
Okay.
A regular ass Tuesday, she doing that.
like the OnlyFans girls? Or just...
Yeah, like let me ask you this. So do you feel like all the people that's doing OnlyFans
Sex workers?
Sex workers are
hoes.
Are hoes?
They're hoes.
Alright, just making sure.
Man or woman, you're a hoe. That's your job title. Whore. And you got pimps too.
I was gonna
Pimps
say,
ain't went nowhere. Pimps didn't die in the 70s and 80s. It's
well,
like
I mean, a
real
lot of
like
women just, I mean,
it's
a lot of
real-
women making money
it's-
just off
it's-
like solo
it's-
shit.
it's chicks-
Not even
it-
like videos with other people. They
it's
just making
chicks.
money off
It's
of
chicks
solo
right now.
content.
It's chicks right now like real life, like working the corner, and like happy about that shit.
Yeah.
Like you could do a quick perusal through any social media, and you can find hoes like real life, like walking the street, walking the blade, real life selling pussy, real life flying to Dubai and shit, big stacks of money, got pimps, pay daddy a little bit, like That's a real thing, and it's common as fuck. Like those are hoes to me. Like shit, if she fucking a lot of niggas, she just like the fuck. You don't like dudes, me neither. What a winky thing. Shit, I like the fuck too. Allegedly, if I was in that position.
Oh, there we go.
I am happily taking Mrs. Michael Stein. Shout out to Mrs. Michael Stein. Can we get let me get a Rasta horn for that.
Oh yeah, it was.
Shout out to Mrs. Michael Stein. I'm the only one gonna shout out. Y'all niggas wild.
I ain't got nobody. I got an ex. So
No, he said
No.
we're not gonna like
Shout out
piggyback off
Mrs. Michael
oh
Stein.
yeah.
I mean, I think that's like an unspoken.
Yeah.
Alright. Shout out Mrs. Michael Star. What that boy Martin say? You go girl.
Shout out Ward. Gunna was playing some of his music early.
Yeah, shout out.
Ward.
Yeah, go pick up his album. It's already out. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon too.
All the major DSPs.
Yeah. If you got the streaming sites, it's on there. Go ahead and support him. It's out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And shout out Steven Urkel. He got a new video out called Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I think it's Stefan Urkel. I don't know the correct pronunciation.
Stefan Urkel.
Yeah.
That boy funny as hell.
Oh yeah. I want to give a shout out to one of our new persons from overseas. She's on Instagram at It's So Dre, DREII. She's a singer. Go ahead and give her some love and
She
support.
follow us?
Yeah, she follows us, man.
What's on
She's
Facebook or
where's she from?
And I know it's overseas, but it might be Canada. I may be wrong. My bad. But you know, hey, she gave some love.
Shout out to our international followers.
Yes, Deezer.
Shout out Jamaica, Wagwan. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. Shout out Ireland. Listen, that was not reflected. The views of Jamaica, we love you.
Yes, we love you. We love you.
Haiti,
What that boy Trinidad
Haiti, we
James
love
say?
you.
Jamaica, I'm your brother.
Yeah,
The original down the man wake up.
Weak as hell. That boy said we got a bobsled.
see, now we can't. You wild.
Wow.
Them
You
niggas-
know about me?
shit.
No,
Nah,
don't
you
be put
wild.
that shit on me, nigga. No,
Nah,
no.
like Cool Runnings.
No,
like,
no.
That's a
What you
huge
say that
slap.
name was?
I fuck with
It's
Cool Runnings.
so
That's a
Dre.
huge insult to, like, Jamaican people.
DREII.
Is it?
They had like Malik Yobo doing fucking a Jamaican accent. Like they wild. None of them people was Jamaican.
Oh yeah, that is right. I forgot.
They hella wild for that. You out of pocket, bro.
I know.
Shout out to Ireland. You know what I mean? I like Irish niggas out there. We got some Irish listeners, bro.
No, I ain't saying we don't. Well, we say Irish niggas.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's black people in
Fi-
Ireland.
So,
Fighting
Aurelie,
Irish.
shout out to
Shout out
Aurelie.
Guinness. I mean, can
She's
we get a
on
sponsor?
Instagram. Definitely check her out. She's
What's her name? What's her name?
Aurelie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Like I said, does it say on there? Does it say Trinidad or anything? Or
Where's she from?
last time I checked, she was probably from like Canada. I might be wrong, but
Shout out Canada.
she's showing some love. She hit me up and she was like, "Hey, you know, we exchanged messages and stuff, and you
Yeah.
know, want to give her a shout out. Make sure she wanted to show some love and participate in our podcast and stuff whenever she get a chance.
For sure. Shout
Yeah,
out.
but she does has an album coming out, so get ready and look that out. But she do got projects up. But if you want to link up for updates, www.ordrell, which is odreii.com/link up. If you want to hit her up, show some love, make some music with her.
For sure. We appreciate the support.
Yes. I also got to give out to real people, Duke.
Shout out Duke.
Yep. We definitely got to bring him on here so we can show some love as well. So, question. So, how do y'all feel about the relationships now during this year? Because do you feel like relationships? Do you feel like relationships are not improving simply because of the situation,
As
like
far
the
as what,
COVID?
COVID shit?
Yeah. Or is it because more of like we as men are starting to see how females are acting now, and now we're taking the necessary steps to just be like, we don't have time for it. Because back in the day, it was mostly like an even playing field, and now it's got to a point where the generation is becoming a little bit more different because you have social media.
Yeah. I feel like the even before pandemic, I feel like the current dating pool has just been very like the new generation. It's just very microwave. Like,
Yeah.
everybody just wants shit to move like
short term,
fast.
but
Like,
not,
ain't no real
long term.
there's no real foundation or no real substance. Like everybody need to know whether I'm in like they feeling like heavy about motherfuckers within like 3 months, and it's like, I mean, I get it if you know what I'm saying, if you know, whatever the fuck that means, but like I feel like people just aren't really taking enough time to get to know people, and they're ignoring a lot of red flags they probably see based off of like, you know, whatever their
Yeah.
reasons is for just like getting with people. But I feel like people just aren't really taking the time.
Who we talking about though?
We just talking about dating.
No, I know we talking about that, but when you say this generation, like, what you mean?
Like,
Because
like
I don't
age
know.
demographic.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
age
like what
right now.
do you mean?
Oh,
Because like I don't know, like
I mean, he said generation. I'm like, I
was
don't
gonna say,
really
like-
specify the demographic.
yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out like.
I'm just talking about like dating just today and today's like
Oh,
in that
today's
period.
dating.
yeah, because
I'm not, I don't have a demographic because I know different ages that are just all doing this shit.
yeah,
like,
because yet again,
it's just a microwave thing right now. Everybody just like
yeah,
like nobody really getting to know
Yeah.
each other and shit. All these shits is falling apart just as quick as they getting together. And it's like
yeah, statistics show 51% of men are childless and single, 64% they are middle class, 80% of divorces are caused by women, 71 to 74% of women are having children under wedlock. And then you also have to think about it too, like how relationships are now. It seems to me, from what I've been seeing, it's like a lot of times we get into the 3 months, which is most like the honeymoon phase, the romantic phase. Everything's all good and gravy, and then all of a sudden afterwards,
shit just start getting real.
it gets real. But at the same time too, it's like people don't take the time out to actually put in the effort to maintain it, to put the work in.
Yeah, I'm like the honeymoon.
It's
phase.
like, if
the
that's the
honeymoon
case-
phase goes.
Yeah.
I said this to somebody. Like somebody thought that shit was like a joke. I said, bro, the honeymoon phase goes as long as you fucking wanted to.
Yeah.
If you started off that's what I'm saying. That's why women say shit like, don't introduce them to like a vibe you can't maintain it on shit like that. Like if you know you ain't trying to do that shit
Yeah.
long term, like don't be getting her flowers and all that other goofy shit. Like if you ain't plan on doing that shit like on a regular to semi-regular basis, like if this is just a spur of the moment thing for you, then
Yeah.
let that be known. Like make your intent, like men
Yeah.
and women, make your intentions known. Say what it is that you want from the jump.
Yeah.
Like don't have no motherfucker guessing. And it's just a lot that a lot of people could avoid in dating now. It's just like
Do you feel it's confusion? Because a lot of times communication
but-
goes into confusion because, for example, like, say like you text a person so many times, but they don't even pick up the phone to actually call. Like, it could be a miscommunication about something, and you know, texting how it is now, if people don't get the logistics of it, they might take what you say the wrong way. And
yeah,
it
there's
leads
no
to a whole
emotional-
bunch of shit
there's no
to
emotional
where
content.
they at least
There's
could
no
have
emotional
called.
content in text message.
Yeah.
Like it's so tough to navigate through a text message because like you don't really, like you said, you don't really know how a motherfucker's saying it. But
Yeah,
it's
you
like
can't tell intent or inflection in
So-
words.
but based off how motherfuckers generally text, like I'm going based off how the conversation prior to was going, so I'm using the context clues of like how was we talking prior as the tone of the conversation. Like if she said some funny shit and I LOL'd or whatever, I'm thinking it's like we in a laughing kind of jokey, it's in a bubbly kind of mood. So if she say some shit and I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? I thought we was just, but meantime she could have been feeling that way the whole time, and it's just like,
But did she tell you?
no, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but when
motherfuckers
you-
need to say what it is.
When you say that though, like, not that part. When you was talking about like, you know, motherfuckers need to just be upfront, you know, from the jump, what it is, what you're trying to do. You just need to lay it all out.
I mean, I feel like you can avoid a lot of
You
issues
can.
that people run
You
into.
can, but
I'm
like-
not saying that's 100%. You can just avoid a lot of other bullshit that motherfuckers
No,
run into.
I agree with you, but like you take away from like the best part of dating somebody, like getting to know them, like the getting to know part. Like if you give me your resume at the jump. This what I do. This what I like. This what I don't like. This what I'm doing. No. If you laying all your cards out like at the jump, then it ain't nothing else to figure out about you. And like we don't have data no more because don't nobody want to feel like they wasting their time. We impatient because we feel like giving the patience to go through the motions of a relationship, dating phase, honeymoon phase, so on and so forth, only for that shit to not turn out. You like, well, damn, I wish somebody would have said what they was on from the jump. All right, and then everybody started doing that, and that's why we got the climate where we at today, and everybody complaining about that climate. Like, we don't have no romantical shit no more. Don't nobody go on dates no more. Everybody just, what are we? Yeah, because everybody was complaining about that. Like, what are we? Are we together? Are we not together? I need to know everything that I need to know right now. But when it was left to the clouds and the cards for shit to reveal itself as it went along, then nobody liked that because everybody felt like they was wasting their damn time.
Okay,
I put 10 years into this shit, and you could have told me that you was a psychopath motherfucker on the first day. All right, cool. Well, I tell you, I'm a psychopath motherfucker now. Cool. Next, you this kind of motherfucker. I don't like that. Cool. Next, I want to fuck. You don't want to do that. All right, cool.
But
next.
I'm saying, so if you wasted 10 years and then you be like, damn, bro, I could have avoided half of this shit or all of this shit, you gonna take that, or you gonna be like, bro, I'm glad I dodged that bullet from the jump.
Yeah.
And then it was like,
because sometimes,
like you said, but you're the main one. One of your prime like principles and concepts, like, bro, time is one of the things you can never get back. So if I just wasted 10 years,
that's the problem though. How is that frame? I wasted 10 years. Nah, I didn't waste 10 years. I spent 10 years with a person who I thought was the person. I didn't waste that time. I experienced a lot in 10 years. I appreciate that opportunity to enjoy at least some of this time with somebody, and it was a learning process, learning about them, and I learned about myself.
Everybody don't look at it through such mature lenses, though.
And that's the problem. So you want to know why we back?
I mean, I get it, but I mean, this is like that's like mature thinking for like a lot of people.
I'm saying, but we can't complain about it being a microwave popcorn dating scene now because we only asked for that. We asked for that. We asked for our time not to be wasted. We asked for us not to be lottie-dottie in somewhere with a motherfucker who don't give a fuck about us. All right, cool. Well, boom. Give it to you like popcorn. It's ready now. Here you go. This what I like. This what I know. This one I want to fuck. This how many kids I want. This one I want to get married. This one I want to get engaged. Boom, boom, boom.
Well,
and now motherfuckers don't like that.
I feel like it's I agree. But then at the same time, I feel like it's a balance. Like, some people want to know, like, certain shit. Like, tell me if you got situations that may interfere with my situation. Give me information that tells me how to navigate this situation with you. Not necessarily tell me everything about you front to back, because I do want to learn that, but give me information that can help me navigate through shit to where, like, if you got baby mama drama, let me know that shit up front.
For sure.
So I don't run into that shit. Or baby daddy drama or whatever. If you dating other niggas, let me know that shit. Yeah. So I'm not putting this type of effort. So when
we as a whole haven't figured out how to balance stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying. It's just
I agree
a balance.
with what you're saying. We need a balance.
And motherfuckers don't know how to balance.
Yeah, we got one of the extremes.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Either I'm flying blind or I got a map. If I'm flying blind, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I could run into some shit that can fuck me up. If I got a map, all right, cool. I know exactly where I'm going in every twist and turn, but now it ain't no surprises. We need a balance.
But what kind of balance though? Because it's like, my thing is, it's like, if you're being true to yourself, you're not bullshitting.
True, but I mean, I feel like.
Hold on, let me finish. Go ahead. Yeah, but it's like, if you're being true to yourself, and you letting the person know what type of person you are, and you let them know you're going to see other stuff from me down the road and stuff, and you're giving them the option if they want to stay to figure that out, or they can go find what they're looking for. Whereas if you're already into a relationship and it's good and it's great, and then somehow that person ends it under their circumstances, which might be bullshit to you, and then you step back and you look at it, it was like, well, what's up, what was going on? Because some of us, we go towards, instead of going towards words, we go towards actions. So you might be telling me one thing, but your actions is telling me something else. So your actions is showing me what type of person you really are.
Right.
So, for example, say like, if you're, dating a single mom and stuff, and it didn't work out the first time. All right, cool, great, cool. She comes back. Well, you dating a person, it's cool. Y'all break up, cool, great. Y'all have y'all moments, y'all reconcile, but she becomes pregnant. But then afterwards, she goes ahead and you give her another chance because she apologizes for the situations that occur.
Yeah,
you reconcile. You give them another chance, but then
that's a new dynamic y'all have.
Yeah, but it's like but you break up again, but then you look at her actions because her actions somehow repeated the same pattern, even though she's telling you something else, and it's like, and when you're explaining it to that person, they're making it seem like you're talking bad about them or bashing them, but you're actually telling them the truth. And it's not like you're trying to make them feel bad. It's just you're trying to let them know, like, hey, I see a pattern from what you was doing beforehand.
So where's the question? What's the question?
No, my thing is, it's like, how do we keep it balanced? Because it's like
Well, that's a two-parter.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do we keep it balanced?
It falls on the male because if you recognize those red flag tendencies coming up again, like you're doing the right thing and checking them, but also it should be on the maturity side of her to be like, okay, being able to take constructive criticism without taking it as a negative, in a negative sense. Like, I'm not saying it to tear you down. I'm saying these are things that I realized, that.
But if you're saying it through a text, and that person doesn't understand it, do you feel that's wrong?
On some real shit, like, I hate when people really try to tell me about my character through a text message. I'm like,
don't tell me no real life shit through a text. And that's just me. Like,
I'm like that
important conversations.
Should be
and work should be on the phone. And best should be in person. Like when you tell, but just because like it's hard to tell intent through a text message.
Like even like video chatting or FaceTiming or whatever the fuck. I feel like that's like a okay balance between the two because it's like I'm not able to see you in person. Let me see your face. Let me look you in the motherfucking face while you say this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and like to what you were saying, like if a motherfucker saying one thing and they acting totally different, like, well, they're saying the game is sold, it ain't told.
Yeah.
So when I see something, I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm paying attention to what I'm seeing. Like, it's the difference between what it is and what it look like. You trying to tell me what it's looking like, and I'm seeing something totally different. I see what it is. It's a difference there. When you recognize that, man or woman, once you recognize that somebody has not matured past the point where they were when y'all ended, and you see them falling in those same potholes, then you have to have maturity to pull yourself away from that situation to save yourself that heartache. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Like if things ended the first time because they was doing X, Y, and Z, and you see them start doing X and Y, they're gonna get to Z.
Yeah.
So you gotta bail. So as you see X start to turn to Y, it's time to go. I'm clocking out. That's it. Here go my 2 weeks because I'm not gonna put myself through this again. And that's what I was saying about having the experience.
Yeah.
Like a breakup ain't bad. Like a breakup is a breakup. It's objective. We broke up. Like that's a statement. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just something that happened.
But what if, depending on the reason why?
Yeah.
The reason could be bad, but the actual we broke up, that's objective. You just making a statement. We broke up, we aren't together anymore.
But then you attach the reason why.
You attaching the reason why, and that can sway to a person's perspective of it being good or it being bad.
Like, oh yeah, we broke up because we just don't have time for each other. I caught that bitch cheating.
Yeah, either or. But alright, and like you might think it's bad that you caught the bitch cheating. That's a bad breakup. But
from a perspective, you'd be like, all right, cool. You was doing me bogus. That's some shit I need to do.
Yeah, that's some shit that I don't need. That's some energy that I don't need around me anyway. It could be.
It just revealed itself.
Yeah,
but it's all perspective.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but like just the experience to even learn those patterns. Those patterns might not even be unique to that person. It could be like signs that typical people display when a certain situation about to unfold. So if you recognize it in them, and you get another situation, and you start seeing that same X, Y, and Z. Well, shit, this was like the other one. I'm glad I had that experience the first time. Now I'm better equipped to recognize some shit like that, like cheating. Like, when a motherfucker cheating, it's a whole bunch of signs. But when you start seeing the dots connect with a different situation, a different person, man or woman or whatever, and like, well, person A and person B, there was infidelity there, and these dots was connecting like this, left, right, down, up, down, left, right, and I started seeing that same pattern with this new person. Cool, I'm game now. I'm not open. I'm not unprepared. I see what's starting to transpire here, and then you can address that problem before anybody is too invested in it. Either side.
Let me ask you this, but what about people that tend to run away? Meaning, like, say, like, if the relationship was good, but then when problems occur that you probably didn't even know about, but it was going towards that significant other. And hold on, and then they just happen to they break up with you, but at the same time, too, it's a pattern to where they don't know how to deal with their problems, and they feel like you're giving what's needed and wanted in the relationship. But at the same time too, they're proclaiming that they can't give you what you need, but you was in the beginning. So what was your intention in the first place?
Like
if you weren't able to communicate, like if we in a relationship and we like this team dynamic, like I'm here to help you, not hear you. Like, at some point, if you don't feel like you can come talk to me about shit and be open about shit, and you feel like you want to do shit on your own, and then when shit start spiraling out of control, then I'm going to just have to let you handle it how you've been handling it alone, because you clearly don't bring me in on the shit you want me to be in on love. If we're going to do this, I need to know all of it.
We gotta get over, like, the Messiah complex. Like, we can't save everybody. Like,
well, it's not about saving, but it's like, if you're going to be in a relationship, build a foundation.
For sure.
Teamwork.
Yeah,
come
like,
together.
When you recognize that somebody got problems and shit like that, and you trying to help them overcome their problems, and they rejecting it, they don't want to deal with it. They can't come to.
Well,
they can't come to terms with it.
Only let you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't save everybody. Like, sometimes you got to be willing to cut your losses. Every investment don't pay off.
But then it's that's still like all of that shit still fall on the significant other, because it's like if you claim you can't give me the shit that you was doing at first, then it's like mentally you need to get back to a point to where like whatever that was where you were doing the shit at first.
And if I'm trying to help you get there and you rejecting that,
then that's I can't.
Yeah, it's like
I'm good. Like I can do no more.
I gotta cut my losses.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, your personal happiness. Like what that boy Will Smith said when he was talking about that James.
Well, it's not your responsibility.
So y'all should be happy individually and then come together and be happy. All right, so if you trying to base your happiness off the other person's happiness, then it's like it's already doomed to fail at some point.
Later. Like for prime example, if you was already happy way before you got with her, that's cool. But like if she pops back into your life afterwards and you're still happy, but she hasn't found her happiness, I feel like that falls upon her, because it's like, what was your intention?
You can't taint your happiness based off because like how shit going for that person, because it's like, well, that's some shit you just got to figure out in life. It happens. Like I can't fuck up my journey and my self love and self appreciation. I can't fuck the progress I've made up on myself. Because the shit ain't going well for you. That's unfortunate as fuck. I'm here to help you through it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm always, unless you got kids, I'm always top priority at all times over anybody. Like, and the moment you stop doing that for yourself, even if you with somebody that makes you happy, like you just gotta you gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta. It's gonna be some. Everybody gonna take L's out there.
Oh yes.
But we learn from them, so we don't call them L's. We call them lessons. So it's good. You got to look at them as like a learning experience, and then it's like once you realize, you got to reflect on it. And I read something that was like, if you didn't learn what you were supposed to the first time, then you're gonna keep coming back to that. Even if it's in the same person or different people, you're gonna keep running into the same shit because you didn't learn what you were supposed to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also say too, it's like
that shit heavy though. I hate that shit. Like, I hate that shit personally.
You only get two kinds of people. They either there to be a lesson or a blessing.
Yeah. And I also learned too, it's like
a reason or a season.
If a person wants to leave, let them go, because wherever they're trying to find, or wherever they're looking for, 9 times out of 10, the grass ain't gonna be greener on the other side. So while you over doing your part,
turf, bitch.
No, I'm just saying. I've seen that plenty of times through most of my exes where they feel as if like,
I'm listening.
Yeah, I see mostly through my exes where they be like, I move on. I'm doing pretty good, but then you be like, okay, if I was that damn toxic and stuff, why are you popping back into my life? Therefore, I did something that helped you influence your life in some type of way.
Because it
Whether-
was because
yeah.
it's pieces about you that made her feel good or happy, or just some shit that she want around her at the time, and it's like, damn, I'm not getting that nowhere else. This is where I know I can get it from, but at that point, you have to realize, you're like, all right, well, this is more harm than good. So this,
Yeah.
you got to get the snip.
Yeah, because normally, like I said, like, you know,
I can't keep allowing you to just enter my
like,
shit
yeah, back and
when
forth.
You want, when it's
Yeah.
at your leisure or your
Yeah.
convenience. That's not helping me none. That shit don't benefit me none in the slightest. Like, what are you doing for my mental health? What are you doing for, like, you ain't doing none of that shit for me, but I'm doing everything. Like, nah, bro, you gotta go. Because then it's one sided. And then it's like,
Not
Yeah.
on my life.
that one sided shit dead as fuck, because it becomes even more draining just as quick. Because now I gotta find enough energy to keep my shit afloat and provide enough energy to keep your shit going. Because you taking away from my shit. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro,
That's all I said. The grass ain't green on the other side, because wherever they're looking for, wherever they're finding, 9 times out of 10,
just get out.
It's not- I'm just saying, like, 9
just
out of
stay
10
out my
is-
motherfucking grass.
yeah.
Okay, we cool.
No, I'm just saying, like, 9 times out of 10, wherever they find what
Stay
they're
out my
looking
grass,
for,
please. Thank
it
you.
be they was happy where they was in the beginning, but they
Yeah.
had to fuck it up just to figure. They had to go down that road just to like fuck it up, and then
And
be
some
like,
people- and
"Oh
some
damn,
people
my
not
bad."
like-
And I'm
and
look,
some people
and you
not
look at them,
like-
you be like,
even with the
"God
coming back-
damn, you had to do that shit."
Even that,
Or
just
even
to
if you try to
reconcile, like,
find
even-
yourself, you had
like,
to do that
don't take
shit.
this the wrong way, but even if you would have told her, like, even if that person would have told them, like, all right, when you came back, like, shorty, you too far gone. That's not the situation I want to entertain.
Yeah.
She can't be mad. That person can't be mad at you for that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, shit was cool at this point when neither one of us had these type of attachments or distractions or whatever responsibilities, whatever you want to label it. Now you come back and those obstacles are there. You like, bro, that's not something I feel like, a situation I feel like maintaining. You can't be mad at me for that. That's something you put yourself in.
Yep.
Don't be mad at me because I don't want to put myself in it too.
Yeah.
This is not the shit I want to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a dancing partner no more. You always stepping on my feet. Like, nah, bro, I'm cool. You 2-step.
And do you also,
Cha-cha no more.
yeah, do you also feel like people need to take accountability, responsibility for their actions?
Motherfucker, yes.
Instead of just constantly blaming folks, everything.
I'm the main motherfucker. I'm a walking advocate for it. Definitely, like, accountability is so huge because it's so big. It's so easy to point at what the other motherfucker did wrong or what they did, but then you always got to look at, well, how did they get to that point? And then once you look at how did they get to that point, you ask, well, what role did I play for them to get to that point? And then once you start like reflecting on the shit that you actually did or didn't do, or shit you said, or like the way you was acting, like you realize like a lot of dots start connecting, and then it's like, damn, like that looking in the mirror shit and facing that shit,
Yeah.
a lot of times that's tough, but that's the mental fortitude of people. You come out a lot better by taking accountability. Like pushing the shit off on other people all the time, it only just shows the immaturity and the toxicness in you.
Or pushing people away when
Yeah, like if you got
Yeah.
if you got toxic traits, work on those
Yeah.
constantly. Like if you a motherfucker who has an issue struggling with being like honest or communication, make those focal points when you're
Yeah.
dealing with somebody.
Whenever somebody points the finger, three is pointing back at you.
it's
Facts.
facts. I think that's one of the things I see in most of the relationships and stuff. Shout out to Kevin Samuels because he does talk about this. He devises it as a high value man, but he also like gets in contact with a whole bunch of females, and like, mostly with a lot of females, they always put the blame on the man, and he always asks very important questions like, okay, well, if that's the case, why did you pick this man? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you have a child by him? Why did you feel that? Why did you feel that you had to break up the relationship? All this other stuff. It makes females, think.
I try to understand like most scenarios on like both ends because I do know that as a man, for all the shit that we get, we are awarded a whole bunch of luxuries and benefits and privileges that women don't have.
Like what?
Well, I mean the entire function of society is favored towards the male.
Are you sure? Because it mostly favor towards for the females. Right now it is.
We starting to see a shift in the paradigm now. How many billionaires in the world?
A lot. Hollywood.
How many of them
7.
men? Almost all of them?
Yeah.
Being like 95%.
How many-
95%.
How many world leaders are there? A few,
Yeah.
is 400
Yeah.
some different countries.
Yeah.
Almost all of those people are men. Like the construct of society is favored towards the men. It's still a wage inequality. it's still it's so many different things. Just like we was having a conversation about a hoe. You fuck 10 chicks, I'm high fiving you. She fuck 10 dicks. Nah, we depriving her. Bitch, get out my face. Like, it's favored towards the men. Like, I know we catch a bunch of shit, but like, it's almost warranted for how much shit we get away with. We get away with a lot of shit. Like, it's men. That's why when I look at,
I think it's like half and half, because if that's the case, like
that's
like saying men cheat, but then if you look at the statistics, it's normally females
black
cheat
men
more
don't.
than men.
Black men don't
it's proven.
in general.
It's proven for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no other men.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, and I understand that. Like, even if you want to, the funny thing about numbers, percentages, everything is based on context. So even if it's 74 or however many percent of women cheat versus men, or even if it's a higher rate of women cheating versus men, imagine being a woman. Imagine being a woman. Imagine being a woman, and if you wear the wrong thing, you ridiculed. You a hoe. You showing too much skin. You being promiscuous. You just doing that for attention. You doing that for whatever. And then imagine wearing a pantsuit. She an old bitch. She Hillary Clinton. You don't get the promotion because you ain't got the tatas out, the top button all the way button. Now you don't get no look
But
at.
that falls towards more of like sexual. That falls towards more of like, sexual harassment, and more of like the
way more sexual harassment come from men.
Yeah.
Imagine
now,
Yeah,
but not back then.
Imagine being looked at crazy for just being single and testing the waters out here, where your male counterparts get congratulated for the same thing. Imagine having 2 kids with 2 different dudes and being treated like shit, like your value just dropped through the floor. It's a couple niggas a holler, but on some real shit, like, you're not trying to fuck with you're not trying to bag and wife no chick who got 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. You know you're not, because you know it's some baggage there. And I know dudes right now who started with 2 kids, 2 different baby mamas, and they're like 7 now. They're 7 now. And it's something about the women that's picking them, but they shouldn't even have the opportunity to. Your value should drop out the floor, but it don't. They don't treat us like that. They still when we
Some
don't
do.
when, some do,
Don't
but,
sound like some do.
Some do, but when niggas ain't when niggas is on they ain't shit, they get a lot of shit off. Versus when women on they ain't shit. When they on they ain't shit, and it's 20 of us in the room, like 5 of us gonna fuck for sure, and like 2 on the low. Like when niggas on they ain't shit, like 19 out of 20 of the chicks probably gonna go. They like that.
Well, that falls upon a woman and the choice.
Yeah, I
she
mean,
open up her legs.
how dare them think that is maybe some potential in an ain't shit man? How dare them think of that? How dare them believe that, you know what, he fucked up before, but I should give him a chance because he might be different this time? How dare them? When we be like, man, that bitch ain't shit. Fuck that bitch. I'ma just fucking duck her. Right on, bro. See, we all in this situation because we all men, and ain't none of us ever had to go through that. None. You ain't never had to deal with that, experience that, none of that shit. And that's crazy how loosely and flippantly that both people go on talking about each other. But I guarantee you that if a woman could experience what it's like being a man, and a man could experience what it's like being a woman, way more women would choose to stay men, and they wouldn't go back to being
I hear that shit all the time.
They wouldn't go back.
Women be like, well, I wish I had a dick, so I could just be like doing how
they would
how
stay.
niggas
They
do
would
women
stay
type
men.
shit.
Women would stay men. We wouldn't stay women. We change back so fucking quick. It's wild.
No, you got a point.
It's real easy to point, and place blame and say who needs to have accountability or whatever. But that's why I always implore everybody, like, think about it from the other side. I had a daughter, and these are the questions that I have to wrestle with when I'm raising a girl. Like, think about what it's gonna be like to be her. Think about how you was when you was 13 and 12 and 14 and 15, when you was first trying to get your first piece.
Okay, so
imagine what she gonna have to go through.
Okay.
Imagine how we used to disrespect. We used to dog them hoes in the early high school, passing around news, all type of shit. We used to clown them, and them hoes weren't even hoes. They weren't even the hoes weren't even hoes. They just really like one of us, and we just passed them around. Pictures and shit, told all kind of stories that weren't true. They got fucked up reputations because they wanted to be with one person. They ain't even fucked 20 dudes. They only fucked one. They ain't with everybody else saying. They ain't what all the girls think who won't hang out with her no more. They ain't what all the niggas think who in her DMs every day, treating her like a piece of shit. That's crazy. You don't know how good you got it as a man, socially speaking. Not talking about what we did with them out there. Not the white folks, not the police. I'm not talking about that. Yeah. I'm talking about the luxuries you are awarded in society, being a man versus being a woman. It horrifies you. You change back quick as fuck. You trade it all to go back to being a man. They don't have that option.
That means both sides has to be held accountable.
They do these days.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if that's the case,
money, they got the option.
If that's the case, then it's going to be two things. You got to hold yourself accountable and take responsibility, and you're going to have to trace back how you was raised. Because if you was raised with your mom and your dad, then they should have gave you some type of guidance and some type of
people
influence.
Don't even have the mental depth to dig that deep and really see, like, all right.
And then that's one of the problems right there. That's one of the problems right there.
Hold on. Now, problems rooted way deeper than people even having the mental depth to dig back through that. Like, us as black people, like, if we talking about black women, and black men.
Yeah, bro.
Black women and black men. It's a whole bunch of us who wouldn't even
that's how I was raised. Because that's how my grandmama raised my mama. Type shit.
Who wasn't
it trickles down.
Who wasn't even blessed and privileged.
But therefore, you have the right. But therefore, you can break the damn curse. Everybody, if we're gonna do that and trace back, then you
gotta give me all the pieces.
Then you should be able to break that.
You can't give me an incomplete recipe and tell me to cook this dish.
You can't. It's not as easy as like you just being able to break the curse because the curse ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the curse ain't solely on us.
It's not.
The curse ain't just simple.
But it still falls upon. It still falls upon.
No, not when the destruction of the nuclear black family was designed. That was designed. That's per fucking mandatory minimums. That's for the war on drugs. That's for the war on crime. That's for increased prison sentences, all laws and all that shit. This is just Jim Crow, but modern era. It's so much shit that was designed to break up the black family.
Okay, understandable.
The early years that we all like to harken back to and talking about how it used to be when mama and daddy would do this and daddy bring home the bacon and all that shit. You had one entity, the government, actively working to break that up. You had the crack epidemic after that. We had so much shit that didn't even deal with just mom and dad regular getting into it everyday couple shit.
Yeah, but guess what?
You had so many extenuating circumstances outside of that.
Yeah, but guess what? But don't old school tendencies still tend to work? Not all, but just some.
Old school tendencies still work today, but my mom and them didn't know how to fix what happened, but because of the system and the crack epidemic, they couldn't fix that.
But did you break the curse? Do you feel that you took a chance to actually break the curse?
Yeah, and I'm
married, correct?
Yeah,
hold on,
for sure.
You are married,
for sure.
You have kids, right?
For sure.
You in your kid's life, correct?
Yeah.
Therefore, you took the initiative steps to break the curse.
Yeah, exception not the rule.
No, it's not no exception not the rule. It's people have to understand, like, if you're gonna sit here and continue about the epidemic and all this other stuff, then you should be able to be like, you know what? Other than that, I have to see past that and break the generational curse.
For sure, and what you're saying is right, but there's way more people who not like me than is me. It's way more people who not like me at my age, married, kids, in my kids' life, been there since the jump. It's way more people in my age range not like that than is like that.
Then they need to be held accountable and take responsibility for their actions.
Yeah, and then
everybody's not perfect, but at the same time too, you have to willing to
crack can't take responsibility no more than a drug dealer can. Just no more than the government ever gonna take responsibility. When you got shit like public aid for people who actually need it, is designed to make sure the man ain't there. When you're on Section 8 housing, man can't be there, or else you won't have nowhere to live.
If they took that away, you would notice a difference.
They can't take it away.
No, hypothetically speaking, if they took it away, you would notice a difference. If you're going to do that, then you need to also address the people that's actually using that government fund as well. If they took that away, you would notice a difference. Our statistics would not show all these children out of wedlock. People will actually come together and build a foundation and work it out together.
I think
that's my opinion, but I feel like you take that away, you'll notice a difference.
Yeah, if they took government assistance away tomorrow, there'll
be less children being born. There'll be people actually more cautious about stuff.
The homeless rate would go through the roof because it wouldn't be no Section 8 homes anymore. People would be out of there. It'd be a laundry list of people who didn't have health care no more. A whole bunch of people who can't eat no more because they get food assistance from the government. A whole lot of people who can make their bills because they get assistance on their utilities and shit. Yeah, the economy would tank if they took it away tomorrow. Like, it would be horrible.
But our percentages of homeless is still high with or without the government.
And it would be so much higher if all the people who get Section 8, white and black, and there's a whole lot of white people who get it too. Yeah. If tomorrow the government was like, you gotta go. You no longer have a home. It fucking quadruple. It'd be sick. Any city you went to, I have sidewalks lined up with homeless people. That's how many people in America get fucking home assistance. And that's just home assistance. How many people wouldn't be able to go to the doctor no more? A whole lot of them. Because Medicare and Medicaid pay for so many fucking people. Take away all government assistance, and America as we know it is fucking over with. Like, what you not off on what you're talking about, and I can see like some of your points there, but like having babies out of wedlock, marriage ain't important. That's not. I'm married.
But is it love or is it business?
It's business. It's not important that to
then why
continue
would you
the
marry
family
in the first place if it's just a business?
Because it wasn't business to my partner. It wasn't business to them. When you have a partnership, you have like interests. If that is the interest of my partner, and I'm interested in keeping this partnership going, then it would be paramount to me to make that my interest too.
Okay, marriage. So do you think that she would stay before? Do you think that she would have stayed even if y'all didn't get married?
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But I know that getting married was important to her.
But was it important to you?
Because it's important to her.
No. I'm asking you.
By myself,
important
no.
to you, not because.
No, by myself, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, by myself, no. I don't feel either way about it. I done seen good marriages. I done seen bad marriages. I done seen marriages for 20 years go to shit like my parents. So I done seen it on both sides. Like, you know, it's a business contract in every sense of the word. But the people coming up now, you see all these non-traditional relationships and how we didn't have a rise of them over how many X amount of years and shit. Like, that's big shit now because people realize that they ain't got to listen to society no more. You can love how you want to love. Having babies out of wedlock, to me, that ain't no bad thing because we only designed to procreate anyway. We only supposed to carry on our legacy. All this marriage and all this other shit that we doing, that's some old society shit. We only here to make more of us and die. That's it. That's our job. That's it. Wedlock ain't a bad thing. It's only a bad thing because they told you got to be married before you have kids. That's the dumbest shit ever.
But I've seen better percentages when it comes out to that. Because if that's the case, we wouldn't have all these problems when it comes to relationships now. It would be more of a better reduction of it.
You know who don't have no problems with their relationships? Lions, and they don't get married. They fuck to procreate, and they carry on. They raise the young. They hunt and kill. They got a good social structure. They don't get married at all. They don't even mate for life.
Yeah, but what happens when the lioness has other kids? What they do?
Yeah, the man lion come in, erase them,
and
procreate. Exactly. He do what he designed to do, procreate.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't think we finna competition.
But it's a
give somebody else kids.
But we definitely gonna have to go ahead and shut this down and stuff. But we definitely have some good points. But I just wanted to just put that out there. But hit us on the Facebook, No Host Bar Crew. Instagram, the No Host Bar Crew on there. Also, for my
Oh, I'm sorry. Hit us up on Facebook. I do check the Facebook. Michael.sign4126 at gmail.com.
and we are out.